Hello people, I'm back in the world of ARK. This time I'm on my single player, yes. That can only mean one thing. Update! Right then. So, S Plus has had a major update. Oh my god, there's so much stuff. Jeez. I don't really think I'll be able to cram it in this episode. Well, I'm going to try and cover it anyway, like this. Right, so I'm on single player, obviously. So I'm in kind of cheaty mode. I've got creative mode on. Right, first thing we're going to look at is bridges. Oh yes, so we've got S Plus bridges. Now they are a little narrower. Oh, we had it then. So if we like look up, boom, and yeah, we could expand quite a bit out as well. So hello. So there we go. That's the first thing. I'm not going to gloss over it. It's a bridge. You know what it does. Right, let's look at the... What level do you need to be? Bridge 72. So it's the same level, the thing like that. Because some of the things that we're going to look at, you need to be like majorly upgraded. You need to be well up there. Right then, let's go to the Gachas. Right, so I've got a couple of Gachas in here, and you'll notice like this one munching away. We'll have a look at this first. Now this is a Gacha Gavager. Oh, so it's pooped out a crystal. Right, so basically what this is like a feeding station. So if we just stop feeding. Right, you follow me. So it's pretty big. The idea is that you can get like a gacha in. I think it's just one single one. I did try two, but it didn't seem to work with two, so I'm guessing it's one. Right. So you basically use it like a trough. So you put your items in there, your stone and your metal and such like. So we'll just put a little bit in there. It's on follow. So if we put start feeding, we get a little shield around it. Unfollow, and now it's on wander, but it's trapped in there. So the idea is it feeds from the trough, and then it just spits out loads of things. Right, so that's the first thing of that. Now we'll have a look at the tether. Well, it's just basically a tether, but they've made an S Plus version of it. And I've got these Gachas in here, just squirting out things. Oh, you come over here. Over here. Come into the radius. Right, I'm gonna get close. Where is it? Damn it, Jim. It's in here somewhere. Alright, anyway, unfollow. I think you're just out of it. Right, following on from that, we have, let's go over here. Right, so you're familiar with this anyway, but this has had a update as well. So the collector will now collect gacha crystals. So we've got distribution options, pellets, gacha crystals, and that. So we are transferring gacha crystals. Transferring them over to here. Now this is called the crystal cracker. So basically when your gacha drops its crystal, you can put them in here and it basically cracks them. Oh, so we got some armor. What are you set to? You are set for gas balls, I think. Production. Let's set it to stone. So the poop collector will pick it up and then distribute it over here. It's like a little storage, so we get 4 of 400. Let's have a look at that. So level 85 is for the trough. What are you called? A crystal. Oh yeah. So inventory. crystal. Crystal cracker, 95. So automatically opens gacha crystals placed inside. So there you go. You ain't got to do the magic whiz thing every time. But some of these things are quite expensive, I must say. It's quite expensive. And when you get to the other tier stuff, it's like ridiculously expensive, but it's worth. Oh yeah, all the worth. Right then, now there's like a smorgasbord of tech stuff and all sorts around here. As Jim, please. Right. We'll start out with you, buddy. Let's squirt around here. Right. So this is the Tek Forge. It's basically a forge, but it's a super forge. So you only need like one metal. Before you need two. This time it's one, and it's like instant. So as soon as you transfer it, boom, click. So we had 3 metal in there. If we do again, click. Right, if I send the whole lot across, 24, boom, instant. So it basically one of the resource instead of 2. So whereas you had 2 metal to make 1 ingot, now it's 1 metal, 1 ingot, and it's instant. You do need to power it, of course. The majority of things on here need to be powered. We've already taken care of that. So that is that. This is the laboratory. Basically what this is your industrial grinder and your chemistry bench all in one. So if you look at conversions, you can do things like that. So I don't think we've got, can we pull for one of them? Yeah. Convert. So the grinder, that's from the grinder. You can make things from various different ones, from aberration, extinction, even the meats as well. So that makes 1 prime. I don't think we've got any prime. No, we haven't. And then of course we've got the crafting chemistry bench. We can pull again for one of them. Now that crafts as normal, so it's not an instant craft, but it's sort of kind of like all in one. Oh, we didn't have a look at what level that was. So that is the laboratory. Right, lab. There, so you have to be level 135 and you need to craft 8 benches and 25 elements. So them benches are quite, so we'll have a look at the bench chemistry. So them benches are quite expensive and you need to craft 8 of those to get you one of these. Would it be worth it? I don't know. Could be. This little beauty is the Tek Fridge. Now then, you can do craft things like that. You can craft them out. Well, we ain't got a canteen or anything, but you can craft iced water and things like that. But also your spoil timers, it will reset them. So if you've got something that's getting pretty close to spoiling, like so if we put that into there, boom, instantly everything's all okay. Everything. And it acts as a fridge as well, so you get like the preserving timer as well, but it just resets. So that could be if you've got an egg that you want to save or things like that, you just pop it in there and it resets the timer on it. Awesome. Nice. So that's the Tek Fridge. Let's have a look at that. I missed one out as well, didn't I? Tek. Is it just fridge? There. Oh, so that's part of the Tek ranges. That requires a railgun. Can be crafted in the replicator. Again, you need to collect a King Titan trophy, a beta, and 64. Count them, 64 S Plus refrigerators. Yikes. So that is quite expensive. So what is that? Oh my god. I mean, you need 64 of them. Them resources times 64. Would it be worth it? I don't know. I really don't know. It's very, very expensive. Right, so we've done that, we've done that. Oh, did we have a look at what level the forge was? Let's just have a look. Forge, I think we did. Forge. Oh yeah, keep going all the way down. The forge, that's a tech unlock as well. I can't, because I've got the mod on, I don't know. Yes, I've got that on creative mode. So again, this is, you need a King Titan trophy alpha, one of, and 64 industrial forges. Yikes. 64, is that right? Surely. Why would they want to make it that grindy? Well, I suppose if you're getting half your resources for metal, I mean, I can see the appeal of it, but if you was going to make an industrial forge, let's just put forge in, Jim. Damn it, Jim. Forge, right. I mean, you need 2,500 metal anyway, and you need 64 of the S plus type. That is ridiculous. just so you can plonk some metal in. So like literally, I ain't got no metal. Let's just put the cheating menu on. Right, metal. No element. No. There we go. Right. And that is like literally instant though. Like 5,000 metal, a boom. Wow. Anyway, this bad boy. So this is like a cooking pot. It's just like a normal one, really. Crafted foods. It needs to be powered by the Tek. So it's got all the recipes in there. So if we pull for one of them. Pull. And crafted foods. Craft one. So it does normal, but it acts like a crop plot. So it's got the not seeded, not fertilised. That's why I've got that there, like a tap. So all you need is power and water. Well, I suppose you need the stuff for the other one as well. Right, deactivate. So there, look. So it's unpowered. Everything's unpowered now. Unpowered. Right, unpowered. So you need one of these Tek generators anyway to get everything hunky-dory and working. Right, let's have a look at that. Cooking. The Tek cooking pot. Industrial cooker. 8 and 25. I mean, they're quite generous with the element. Like, oh, we only need 25 of that, but you're going to need 8 industrial cookers. Happy grinding, boys. There you go. 1,800 metal times 8. Surely that can't be right. Some of these crafting like requirements are well, if you're in a tribe, I should imagine it would be okay. Or you're running a server with crazy stack mods and good gathering rates and things like that. It should be no bother. The auto crafter. Is that a new thing? I don't think it is it? There's that much stuff that's been added to this mod. I think the auto crafter is like the old one. I'm just having a look through the list now. There is so much stuff in there. I'll leave a list in the description of all the things that's been added, and they've also done some updates as well. So some of the like guns, the demo guns, they've all had little tweaks and twerks and stuff like that. There is far too much stuff in there to cover, but it's been shown some love. Right, this is the drone unit. You can basically craft drones and things in it. So rather than going to the city, you can have one of these. Now then, what's the requirement for one of these bad boys? drone terminal. Drone. Oh, something that's quite normal. Yeah, so you can have these on any map because it's part of the S Plus, as long as you got the S Plus mod on. So yeah, you could basically get your drones and that crafted here rather than go to Extinction, which is always a good idea. Right, what we got now? Tech storage. So this doubles up as a fridge as well. So if we've got like that, 26, 25, boom. And it goes to like 41 minutes. So it's just tech storage with 500. They did do one before. That was... what was that one? Let's have a look at the storage. Storage. Yeah, the dedicated one. That doesn't work on PvE. Doesn't work on PvE. Or no friendly fire. I don't know what that is. That one. So same again. It's just like one of them, but for PvE, but for PvEers. Similar size to dedicated storage. Hose less of anything. How much does that hold? I've not really done one of them. An immense amount it does. What? Right, okay. Awesome. Right, so that is that. Right, then these bad boys, I've called it Seth Brundle. You'll get the fly reference. So these are basically item... what is it? Translocators. So you could put stuff in there. So you could put anything in there. That, meat, whatever. It's like a storage box, but you can actually transfer it to another storage box. So we've got Brundle Seth and Seth Brundle. So if we have a look in here, we haven't got anything. Obviously they'll need powering. So if you've got like two bases, like one here and one say over there, the other side of the map somewhere. Right, sending to Seth Brundle. That, send all. Boom, 3 items sent. So that comes over here. You could just highlight the one as well. So you could just highlight one. Send to Brundle Seth. Brundle Seth. Sending to. Send selected. Go. And that goes over there. So they're like working like pretty much like personal teleporters. But if you've got two bases, or if you're in the mountain and you've got a buttload of metal, a forge, you forge your metal up and then transfer it straight to your base. That's a pretty good idea, that, instead of having to transport it over great big distances. This is a cooker. Well, it's pretty much self-explanatory. It's like a cooker, but it cooks instantly. All this tech stuff is instantly. Right, let's have a look at these thingies. What level do you need to be for these? No. What are they called? Damage him. They're called Tech something. Item. That's what we want. Item. Just put item on it. Should item. Yep. A level 135. So you need to grind them levels out, boys and girls. Yikes. And you need to craft 8 S plus vaults as well. Whew. Quite expensive, and that's just for one. So if you want like a few dotted around the map, it's going to be pretty much expensive, but totally worth it if you can get to like an area where the resources are. So like the metal, and you've got a little forge thing, especially if you've got like one of them tech forges as well. One metal, one ingot, buttload of ingots, whack them in there, transfer them across. Job done. Right, let's get some meats. So this one is the S Plus stove, the tech stove. Again, you can we pull for one of them? Craft one. How about, can we do 10? So it's a lot faster, a hell of a lot faster than using a preserving bin. It's still slow, but you can set the amount, but much faster than the normal way of doing it. The meat again is instant, so if you just pick it up, drop it in, boom, instantly goes to the amount that you've got. Prime, everything else. That's a good thing as well, because Prime's always a quick spoiler. Awesome. Repair station. So basically this is like a smithy, but this repairs anything. So like tech items. So I've got some busted tech. I don't have the resources, but basically you can... Have we got anything there? Oh, there we go. Sausage. Right, so I don't have the element in there, but it will basically, if you've got the things inside this inventory, it will repair. So I've got some busted, well, nearly broken armor. Repair all. So it's repaired the shirt, has it? Yeah, it's repaired the shirt. It's the same for guns and everything else. Ooh, the fridge. Now then, let's see if the trank does the trank darts. Do you reset trank darts? Yes, you do. Ha ha ha! That's kind of cool. And yeah, so we looked at that. We looked at that. We have looked at that. Now then, guys, there is like a buttload more stuff in the S Plus update as well. What did we not look at? Incinerator. Oh, yeah, because we're in there. Right, Incinerator. So this basically destroys things as you put it in. I'm looking at this first time as well. So most of the things I've basically put down and had a little play with. This is the one thing that I'm not. So we don't need to power it, I guess. Let's just, yeah, because it's not got the powered marker on it. The incinerator. Is that it? Huh. So basically it just deletes stuff then. Yeah, but if you've got an industrial grinder, why would you put resources in there? It doesn't really give you anything back. Deletes anything placed into it. Okay then. I can't see. What value would this have? What value would having an incinerator? I just think, like, what would you like to get rid of? No, because you basically just drop it on your ground. I mean, like, if I wanted to get, I've got something in my inventory, I'd just drop it. I'd say, like, oh, I've got that. Let's just drop that. There we go. Dropped. And in 1 minute 56, they will be deleted forever. I suppose if, like, you didn't want anybody else to pick it up, but then again, you need one of these down anyway. Pick it up. Pick up incinerator. Now then, can you plonk it anywhere? Is that a thing? So if you're in a bit of a hurry to destroy the evidence, yeah, you can. Quick! We don't want them to know that we've got 19 of those. There you go. Right, and then pick that back up. And then go on your merry way. And then the person that's following you can't get anything. Is that how it works? I guess it is. I guess it does. Oh dear me. Right then, guys. So yes, the S Plus update is immense. Some of the things are quite expensive. I think, like, is it really going to be worth doing things like that? I don't think so. But yeah, the Industrial Forge, I do like that because all the metal. Or the how long is it to take to do a buttload of metal to get bullets and stuff together? It is so grindy. And the what's the other thing that I like? Oh, the chemistry thing, the instant, the thing that makes it instant. Can we pull for that one? Start crafting. What have we got? Pull flint. Flint. You know what? I'm sure this is already a thing. There, look. Yeah, so basically that is instant as well. So you ain't got to mess about with the chemistry bench and things like that. I know there is a chemistry bench. The laboratory, but it's still fairly slow. It's just that having the convenience of the grinder as well, I suppose. But yeah, right there, guys, so that is it. Ooh god, crotch shot. Yeah, so a bit of a quick update. I've just come in from work, so I've been at work all night, and so forgive my bumbleness. Well, you're probably accustomed to it by now anyway. You know what you're getting when you get with Jim. But yeah, so these items are kind of nice. Let me know what you think. What item would you like? And you've seen like how expensive they are. Would you really want to craft anything like that to give you the reward of? I don't know. Right then, guys, don't forget to whack a like on it, comment or subscribe. All that's left for me to do is wave, and see you in the next one.